What's up, everybody? It's another daily hip hop with me, Canary Valens, man. So we got some topics going on today. Let's start off. We talking about BlueFace. Yeah, alright. So BlueFace got picked up over in LA. So he got hit with the attempted. Cops ran up on him, said, "Boy, you going to jail," right? So apparently he was out there in LA and some guys in the car, they had some exchange, they said something to him, and whatever happened, whatever they said, he started hitting them with that fire, bah, 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 right? And you do something, reaction, action, reaction, right? So whatever happened between them, he fired off, and now this is the consequence of that. Hopefully it can all get dropped down to self-defense, but we don't know what happened overall, so we'll see as time goes on. But we had Krishan Rock. She was out there. She was talking about, "Oh my gosh, why they take you from me, and I'm gonna get another tattoo of you," and da 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 da. And it's funny just to see. I guess she wants to be like his ride or die at this time when he needs her and shit. But yeah, prayers to BlueFace. Hopefully, whatever happened, it was a self-defense moment, and he can get the charges dropped down to that from attempted to just self-defense and go on with his life. But I'll keep you updated with how that's going. All right, let's talk about Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was on SNL, and he had a 15-minute monologue. He was hosting, and of course, like clockwork, hit him with the Antisemitic. And this is my thing, right? If every time a comedian or actor or artist says something about the Jewish community, they get hit with the Antisemitic. How do you have a conversation, right? Because there's this thing going on. I grew up in a time that people would talk about the Jewish community as in they control the banks, they control Hollywood, they control the big businesses, stuff like that. I heard that all the time growing up. You wanted to be like the all-powerful religion and race, and you got that. And now people on the lower economic scale have things to say, and then when something happens, if all of a sudden you get the Denzel glory beating, like people are looking like, okay, well maybe these people don't care about people that are under them. We watched Kanye say something, and then like all companies turn their back on him. Not saying that I'm standing by what he said. He definitely should have worded what he said differently. But at the same time, when do you say, hey, this is who we are, this is what we believe in, this is how we move? When does the conversation like that come in, right? And, we've seen Kanye get into it. We've seen Kyrie get into it. It's like all these people are getting this punishment put on them for what they're saying or their beliefs or just for trying to open a dialogue, basically. But yeah, those are some of my thoughts on that. You guys, let me know what y'all think. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. All right, we had a shooting at the University of Virginia. It was wild. So, 3 people lost their lives, 2 got injured, and one's going to jail for the rest of his life. And it's like, guys, like, if you're having these thoughts and things are happening with you, then you're going to have to go talk to one of these therapists and, like, let them know, like, hey, I'm having these thoughts, I'm having anger issues, I'm having this issue with this person, and this is happening. But you can't, like, run out here and do something crazy, and then, that's just the end of that. This young man's life is over. He was in college. He was very young. All these men's lives are over, and they were very young. Like, these are young 20-year-olds. So, it was sad to see, of course. I'm glad that the families will get justice, but I know it doesn't take away the pain that they're feeling right now about their lost family members. But yeah. So Ariana Grande's brother, Frankie Grande, got mugged out in New York. I think they stole a chain, headphones, phone, wallet, just anything you had on them, right? Some teenagers got arrested for it later. And this is my thing, right? If you got some type of power or influence or just money anyways, during a recession, this isn't a time for that. I want you guys to understand, during the last recession out in 2008, the most bubbly, fun-loving entertainer that we all have literally had to kill someone. And I'm talking about Soulja Boy. That's where the name Big Draco came from. Because somebody followed him home from Excalibur and he had to delete them. So understand, during the recession, this isn't the time to like be playing around or be like you know, like everything's all fun and everything's all games. This isn't it. So kind of be focused, keep your head on swivel, and check your surroundings and be safe wherever you're at. Nicki Minaj, she got snubbed for her Grammys, right? I think that she was in the rap categories and she got switched to the pop category. And then, you know, she had no chance of really winning that because of the people that she was in there with. And I think Glorilla has a Grammy nominee. Lotto has a Grammy nominee. And yeah, you know, Nicki, she had like #1 songs, but you know, she wasn't going to take any of those Grammys home. And she feels some way. You know, they're online right now talking about no Grammys for grandma. And it's crazy to hear that, right? Because Nicki was like, she built so many bridges for the women we see today, for the Cardis, the Megans, Glorilla, Lotto, all of them. When Nicki came out, there was maybe like 4 or 5 other female rappers around. So it's like crazy to see her get so much like disrespect now today, when she's pretty much the one that like she built the road for the women today. But you know, shout out to Nicki. No, I'm sorry that happened to you, babe. But yeah, I guess that's what happened. I guess you see how Remy feels now. But you know, shout out to Nicki. She's definitely a major influence in hip hop, and yeah, she got stolen from. All right, Offset. He had a very heartfelt message to his fallen brother, Takeoff. I'll read that to you. He said, "Dear Take, the pain you have left me with is unbearable. My heart is shattered and I have so many things to say, but I can't find the words. I've been going to sleep and waking up hoping that this is a dream, but it's reality. And reality feels like a nightmare. Every time I would see you, you didn't give me a dap, you gave me a hug. I wish I could have one last hug. Laugh one more time, smoke one more time, perform one more time. I know someone with a soul like yours is in heaven now. I hope you can see how much we love and miss you. You have left a hole in my heart that will never be filled. Give me strength. Give your brother strength. Give your family strength. Even though I know you'll always be with us, throw a little sign, a beautiful dream. I love you forever, for life, and after." And that was heartfelt, you know. It's sad, you know. I know that Takeoff and Offset were having their little beef, or not beef, but like disagreement while he was alive. They weren't really talking like that. I know they unfollowed each other on Instagram. But it's good to see that like Offset still loved his brother and he wishes that he could have reconciled that. You know, I guess it will always be unfinished business for life on his end. But I know Takeoff is like watching him from whatever's beyond, and he knows that his brothers love him and miss him. So, yeah, that was a beautiful message from Offset. A beautiful message from Offset, and you know, R.I.P. Takeoff. Other than that, guys, that's another with me, Canary Valens. Peace.